Hi, and welcome to episode 8 of Walking the Route, Season 2, NEC New York. I was originally going to carry on this episode with episode 7, but this is going to be so big, kind of. It might even be an hour long, for the simple reason, this is where we are. We're going to walk along this lot all the way down here as far as we can, see if we can get anything. And then, it might even be episode 9, where we walk down to here as far as we can. And then, basically, we're going to be going up to here, I think. This is the Long Island Railroad here, these two bits here. So yeah, so let's get started. So on the outskirts of Fresh Pond Yard. I don't know if there's anything down here collecting. We'll just have to wait and see. But yeah, it's a bit of a big yard. So let's get going. So we're in real time. So episode 7 dealt with 2 episodes. Oh, excuse me. 3 episodes. Not 3 episodes, but 3 yards. Which was Hunt's Point Yard, Harlem Waste Facility, and Oak Point Yard. And they were small. But this one's a tad big. I still haven't done episode 6 yet, which is Sunnyside Yard, which I will be doing in a bit. We have a freight train in here already. There's a small cut out of cars. I was thinking there might be a no trespassing signs on there, but obviously not. Put it down here. So if you like manually switching stuff, this little area is nice. I think there is a scenario down here that you can use as well, that you can start. We'll go up there in a bit. But as it is at the moment, we're just continuing on. I don't think there's any more. Oh, there is more yard up there. I don't know. There's no other, which is a bit annoying really. There's no other wagons in there. So they really should. They've not really paid attention to switching on here. Is that another scenario? Introduction trial. Okay. This GP38 introduction and a scenario down here. Okay. So we're going to carry on. I'm not sure where this line takes us. There's no trains running on it anyway. It's just down here as what you call it. I don't really know how far we can go either. Ooh. So again, this is part of the, that you wouldn't see if you don't travel. If you just do the main line, okay. This is where the main line is. Right, so basically that's where the main line is. You don't see, if you just travel off down up here between Sunnyside and Penn, or Sunnyside, sorry, New Rochelle, which is at the top here, you won't see any of this. If you haven't done any of the yard work or the GP38 stuff, you won't see any of this. So this is all new to you. So, you know, this is why I do the exploring, because I enjoy it. I'd like to see, you know, on some of these routes that you buy, you pay, you know, you pay for it. Yeah, you pay enough money for it, so why not explore it? Yeah, it sounds a bit sad or something like that, but at the end of the day, I like even maps like I buy for Call of Duty. I like to just actually set up a private match and just walk round it just to see. There we go. And this is what happens if you don't look. And this is on a bit of route that, where am I? I'm there, and the main line is here. So what I'm also going to be trying to do is from Sunnyside Yard is trying to walk up through this lot, which is the Long Island Railroad. Whether I can do that or not, I don't know. But that's something to look at. So you never know what's going to be about. No, I said previously, if you look at New Rochelle, which is up here. So New Rochelle Station, where's that? There's New Rochelle. Yeah? So you'd have thought that's where everything's going to end. No. Just up round here, I saw, just round about this area, I think it is, there's a no trespassing sign there. And that's well out of the way. So it's up here somewhere. So yeah, you've always got to keep an eye out. So I don't know, there could be some stuff over. I don't think there is. I can't recall seeing any. But you've got a bit more of a plain fence over there so we can have a look. But yeah, this is why I do the exploring. There's none there. So there could be more over there, you see. So how far we can get to see it? Let's have a look. Is there another one there? No. I don't know how far we can go down, you see. We'll walk back that way. Is there any more over there? No. Nothing there. Is that scaffolding? Oh no. So all this part, and it's still modelled, you know. This is all part of the route still, the map, you know. Ah, there we go. So that's as far as we can go. That's where the limit is here. So I can't go any further. Okay, well that's, whereabouts are we? You can't get worse than that, can you? That's not bad. So we'll head back here, and then we'll shoot off down here. I don't know what's down there, so we might only be able to go so far. There's a couple of, I don't think we'll go that far after that. There's no spawn points either, so they can't spawn. There's no trains that run down here. They don't spawn. There's no, I can't remember what they call them. Right, so we'll head back on this side. I don't think there'll be any specials. It's just those odd places where you have to look. No, I thought it was there. Guy in the horn is doing my head in the lorry. So it doesn't look as though there is anything else. So that just walk all the way down here just for that one bit. But then again, if you hadn't walked down there, or if I hadn't walked down there, I would never have known. You know, that could have just been the only one that I was looking for, sort of thing. And there's no way that we'll have one down here, because I don't think we can walk. No, you can't walk down there, so they won't have one there. Right, so we're going to have a look at the over this area. I don't think there's anything over there, but around this warehouse area. I'll do the incline in a minute. So it's definitely that goes up to the main line, doesn't it? Yeah, right. So what we'll do, we'll go off down here. Got the incline down here. I'm not sure, 100%. I don't think there'll be anything else around here. As you probably see by above the left-hand corner, that won't move till about 7:20. So this is the backtrack scenario. Not sure what that one is. Don't think I've seen that one. This is definitely. I don't think there's anything here. I think we've had a look, haven't we? Right then. Let's walk off down that way then. And again, it might be in 8A. It might be. Sorry, it might be a. I'll cut the episode off just as I get back here, and then we'll walk up to the no freight line. So it'll be like episodes that I'll because only on the PS4 I can only capture up to an hour and edit an hour of video together. It won't let me do anything else after that. Even when I edit it together, it has to be an hour or less. So if I transfer it off, as long as it's not too long, if I can transfer it off my hard drive, off the PS4 onto my PC hard drive, then I should be okay. I need to get a bigger USB stick that can hold a lot more, so I might look at investing in a bigger one, but then again, it takes just as long to transfer across over. Right, so we're going to shoot off down this end. I don't think there'll be anything here. It's just basically I walk the route as far as I can. I think they've done it so you've got just enough where you need a large collection of wagons. You call them trucks, I call them, or cars, I call them wagons, because that's what British term is, wagons basically. So I don't think we can go any further. It's a bridge or elevated section here? It's a bridge, isn't it? Yeah. I don't think there's any traffic that runs on this route. I don't recall seeing any. So I'm there. I don't think we're going to get anything else. So what I'm going to do now, we're walking up through here. up to this point. No, we're walking up to where the bridge goes there, so that's going to be in the next excerpt, as they say. Let's have a quick look, because we're raised on an embankment, so I don't think there's another bridge down there. Yeah, it's not going to be much there. It's a nice section of line though. So right, okay, so we'll walk on back and we'll go on up to the bridge up the top. Right, let's get going. This is one scenario that I can't remember. I think the wagons are up here. You've got to shove them uphill. And in one of the sidings down here, is it one of the sidings down here? Or it's one of these sidings. There's a whole load of wagons. And you take a cut of wagons from here, I think, push them up. No, up here. You take a cut of wagons from here, shove them up here, shove them into the yard, and then couple them to another load, and then you take them up to Oak Point Yard. Oh dear. So yes, if you are wondering, I am in lockdown at the moment. Well, I am in lockdown at the moment. Well, at the time when this was recorded, I'm in lockdown. I've been sent home from work because I have an illness that if I get COVID-19, I can potentially die from it. So, yeah. There's kind of to put it bluntly, it's kind of a shitter because I can't go out. I can only go out downtown to do some shopping. More baseball courts over there once a week. By the looks of it, my 50th birthday celebrations, if I survive, won't be this year. My birthday's in June, but I just won't feel like celebrating it. So I'll probably end up celebrating it later on. I'll probably do it on my 51st. It says GP38 purring away. That don't move for another few hours. So yeah, you basically take a cut of wagons, pull them up, and I think you couple them up to the rear of one of the lot of trains in there. You run up like loco and then you reverse back onto them or something like that. I think you push them up and then you pull them along here, then you reverse back onto a cut of wagons in the sidings. So this is about, what, 2 or 3 mile section, I think it is. It's pretty slow. I think it's about a 30 or 40 mile an hour limit around here. Where are we? So we've got a little bit to go. But I'd like to look to see when I do the Sunnyside Yard, or I've done the Sunnyside Yard. Shh, don't tell them I haven't done it yet. I'd like to see if I can go up on these 2 little sections here, because this is the Long Island Railroad. I don't think it will allow us to go there. I think it will only allow us to go so far. But there again, we're down this far, so you know we could do. We'll have a look anyway. But I don't think they've done it as third rail. They've done it as just normal rail. But that'll be in episode 6, so you should have seen that already. I know I'm doing it around the wrong way. It's just the way things have worked out. I don't know if the lines are above us or below us. I mean, it would be nice to, on some lines. I mean, it would be nice to actually see double stack trains. You know, on some of the if there's any American routes. But I know they've got them on the CSX one that was on the PC only. I can't remember what it's called. Heavy haul route. I know it was on that. They're allowed on there. Because I've seen them in use on the PC editor that they showed at Train Sim about a year ago. So it's a bit of a walk. It might be, I mean, it might be that I might edit some of this out, or I don't know. Just see how long it takes. If there's nothing significant turn up, like no trespass signs, which I can't really see that there's going to be any. Because you can't get over there to the walls, so not unless there's fencing close by. So this freight line takes us basically. You remember in the last episode we were at a Harlem waste facility, and I said about the two main lines being on one line as we come up in between 3 lines, and the freight only line coming up on the right hand side, where we were coming up in between those 3 lines. This is the freight line that comes up. How close are we? Oh. About halfway, look. Halfway. I don't think this is the line. No, it's more freeway, isn't it? So look. Yeah. Well, we got ages yet. Be one of those bridges up there, I think. No, you can't go any further. Because the other thing is as well, you're going up an incline as well. I don't recall seeing any AI trains coming up here. Where it's down there where it says service starts at 1920, that one is possibly the only one that does. I don't recall anything coming down either. So these are road bridges still. Let's just have a look, because they might have put something on here. I don't see. Don't understand why they would really. Right, so there could be something there. Probably not. Nah, nothing. This has been an ideal place to put something, actually, to be honest. Quite surprised they haven't, really. This is another road bridge up here. Yeah, it's another road bridge. So I think it's actually I think we go over the railways. Obviously, if you see something that I've missed, that you think I've missed, then let me know in the comments. Basically, just on YouTube, just give me the timestamp, and we'll have a look. It'll either be a no trespassing sign, or it will be a hazard cone, which I don't think there won't be any hazard cones like that on this. You know what I mean? On the route itself, it will be in yards, on stations. There we go. Yeah, it's a bridge. Look. Oh, dear me. Dear me. This is where the route gets a little bit funny. Must be another bridge just up here somewhere. Or have they used the road as a railway? No, because it would show up, wouldn't it? It wouldn't if they used the road, it wouldn't show up. It does get a little bit rough, the modelling around here. It's just like they just dumped it down here. So this is one stretch, look. So all they've done is laid the track. They've not put the third rail on. So yeah, I think there's another one just over here as well, where the bridge is, or the gas canisters. You can see it in the distance over there, look. So you look over there. And there it is. Is it 3 track or 2 track? It's 2 track. So now it's just single track. Just up to here, look. Hoping on the fencing here there may be something, but doubt it by the looks of it. Nope, nothing there. Nothing there either. Nothing on here. No. No. That's kind of annoying, that. Well, it's nice that they've added this little bit of the route in, but it doesn't get used much, and you can't use it. I mean, again, whether this scenario editor or the route editor comes out, I mean, all this works. No sound to it though, but. Whether there'll be people adding scenarios, you know. Can I sort of try and wing it up here? No, it won't allow me to. So now it's like going on down. I have to say, actually, it's a bit of a boring run because you don't see no trains when you come up here. You basically just shunt them together in the scenario. You shunt the train together, collect the cars, collect the wagons, and then you run up here to 8 Point Yard. And that's it. That's the scenario done. So saying that there's a service at 1920 that starts, I'm just wondering if it's one of the freight ones. Which I'll have a look at later. So yes, this is where we go into singles, so we're not too far off, look. And that's the leading up to where the bridge goes across up here, look. It'd be nice that, you know, you'd be able to take a train down to, you know, one of the scenarios is to take a train down to East Point Yard or Fresh Pond Yard. But I definitely need to carry on doing the scenarios, and not the scenarios, the services for the GP38. I spent a lot of time doing this stuff on Great Western Express route. Spent an awful amount of time. So when we join the main line, this will be the end. That'll be it for walking the route for the North East Corridor route. Although I've got to record episode 6. I mean, people ask me, I do quite like doing both passenger work and freight work. I think freight work is more, because it's just more point A to B. I don't mind express passenger work where I'm not stopping at all the stations, sort of thing. But when you're constantly stopping and starting, it's just like, ugh. This is the run down to where we join up with the main line, which comes in from the left. There by the looks of it. Everything will start spawning into place in a minute. There we go. There we are. No, you just can't quite walk across there yet, can you? No. There we go. And this is then on the climb up to the bridge and then into Oak Point Yard. And that's it. I shall leave it here because we've done this bit in the route earlier on. So yeah, thank you all for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the series. Series 3 will be next, and that will be the rapid transit route. So yeah, thank you all very much. If you've liked the series, like this episode, press the like button on the old on the thing. Should we try that again? Press the like button if you've liked the video. Think about subscribing. If you subscribe, press the bell icon as well, because that way you'll be notified of when I upload more content and go live. So yeah, content will also eventually, when this coronavirus alert, if I'm still alive, goes away, then basically it'll be real life trains as well, because this is what the channel was really about. And because obviously I'm on lockdown for the next God knows when, it will be just be train sim videos. So yes guys, thank you all very much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Thank you all very much. Goodbye.